Cole Anthony is explosive, Greg.
He is. I mean, he surprises you with how much lift he gets. Fearless when he's going at the rim. He's caught a number of defenders off guard with that burst.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size, just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Murray. Back to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. Jones with the ball. Defended by Murray. Jones misses. Here's Toronto with the ball. 4-point game. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. First quarter of play, a minute in. Stolen by Van Vliet. And he buries his first look. Here's Murray, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Back to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish too. You love seeing that combination.
Pass to Yao. Chamberlain pulls it in. Here's Butler. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Now here's Murray. And there's a 3-second violation. And Toronto calls time here. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Greg?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Now the Raptors with it. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Here's Chamberlain. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Pass to Yao. From 9 feet out. And he gets that one.
Man, this is way too easy for me, using his massive size to do a lot of damage inside.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
There's the drive. Outside for Butler. Launches a 3. Connects from downtown.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks. These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Now here's Murray. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Tipped away. And stolen by Murray.
Yeah, 3 turnovers already and some frustration starting to settle in.
They've been out of sync since the opening tip. I mean, they've got to take better care of the ball.
Here's Yao. After the basket by Toronto. And he comes up with a bucket.
And Yao Ming's a handful when he's this deep. I mean, virtually impossible to guard. You can't let him get this kind of positioning. Easier said than done, though.
Now here's Butler. He's got 5. Here's Hayes. And he banks in the layup.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Goes up off the inbound. And it's Butler with the jam.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Pass to Chamberlain. And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. 13 foul.
Here's Chamberlain. Give him 8 points now. Here's Hayes. Jones with the block. In transition, the Magic on the run. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Jimmy Butler. Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, B.A. You know I was hurt the entire time while I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they were great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club.
So it's Orlando now. The Raptors making their last shot. They recover it. Yao, shot is off.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
The shot by Butler, no good. Here's Orlando. They trail by 18.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Here's Yao. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 6 points for him.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
But into the lane.
Nasty. I'm talking filthy. Butler punching it and getting his teammates on the bench amped up.
And the Magic making a change here. Clark, with most young teams, the Magic struggle with consistency.
Look, B.A., that's just how the NBA can be for young teams. I mean, it's a hard league, a really hard league. It's tough. Everybody's good. But there are some benefits to going through the growing pains of being young. You learn on the fly. And there's no better teacher than experience, which comes from reps and time on the floor together. And ultimately, you hope it pays dividends going forward. You look at Butler and his tenacity jumps out at you. It's incredible. That's one of the reasons you love Butler. Awesome at attacking and earning trips to the foul line when he penetrates.
Taking 2 shots.
Butler hits them both. And Orlando has possession. Pass to Allen. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And here's Allen. Now here's Mitchell. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 4 seconds left. And Butler with the finish.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Raptors so far.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, it's a new day in Orlando. Magic head coach Jamal Mosley continues to lay the foundation for the team they want to be. A, quote, tough-talking, tied-together defensive team that plays offensively with pace, space, and the pass. Brian, say that 5 times fast.
Well done, Allie. Thank you. It'll be fun to watch him build. Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Inside. Chamberlain. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Chamberlain gets the bucket.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding it. Let him eat.
Pass to Dort. Back to Garland. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump. And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Back to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Toronto with another.
You know, he's really capable from the mid-range. And I think the more Murray shoots from there, the more of a threat he'll be and the more well-rounded offensively he'll be.
And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Greg.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Chamberlain gets the bucket.
He's lighting him up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
The drive by Garland. And a missed layup.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Here's Murray going inside. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Nicholas Claxton. That's his first personal foul.
And Murray, no good on that one.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Here's Murray. Got a hand on it.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. To add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit It was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Pass to Allen. Left side Murray. Down low. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. To the paint. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
And the Magic making a change here. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
Murray with it. His nightly numbers respectable, putting up 10 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Yao. To halt the run. Chamberlain pulls it in.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Pass to Yao. And Miles Bridges is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Yao, good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Kuzma. Two shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
You know, body him up all you want. It doesn't bother Kyle Kuzma. He's got great competitive spirit and skill.
Here's Yao. Takes one from 10 feet. No good. A bit long that time.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way. Major posterization right there, guys. Defender gave him up way too much height. All he could do was try to get out of the picture.
Counted. 59 seconds left to play in the first half. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Kennard. From deep. Kept alive. Controls the rebound and the putback.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Assistant.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
So both teams making some changes here. 30 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Bridges. Driving to the basket. And it's Bane with the rebound. To the middle. Allen can't get it to go.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
15 foul.
No good on the free throw.
Well, it's so good to see players like Bridges improving season to season. You can tell he's putting the time and work in.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half of this game. And the layup is good off the glass. Bridges has got his second bucket on the night.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
20 seconds.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Here's Van Vliet. Fires from the line. 2 points. That one goes.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so their mid-range is usually available.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Murray, you give him that type of opportunity, you're asking for trouble. He is a strong finisher.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you.
And, you know, Butler is just one of those guys who doesn't slow down. He's got great energy every time he's on the court, and he's been unguardable tonight.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
So Orlando going with an almost entire new group here. Knocked away. Van Vliet with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. And the basket by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his third bucket of the night.
Boy, that's a one-man show all the way there. Great defense and then rack to rack with the run.
And when you watch the way Trent Jr. can take over a game, just a gifted scorer who can explode once he gets going. He's impossible to slow down.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far.
In for the Magic, Caleb Martin.
90 seconds into the second half now. Bogdanovich, that's good. And with Trent Jr., he very much is a microwave scorer, Grant.
Oh, he heats up in an instant, B.A. A bit of a streaky shooter overall. I would like to see him round out his inside game to find new ways to score if his shot isn't there.
To the inside. Collins. And Collins with the slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Outside Butler. Right wing. Pulls it from the corner. And another basket for Toronto.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Pass to Yao. Hayes for three. The shot no good. Now Orlando takes it the other way. For three, Allen. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Here's Toronto now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Hayes with room to shoot. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court. Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Van Vliet with it. Checked by Murray. Pass to Yao. And Hayes comes to help. Out to the right wing. Yao, good. He's got 14.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Hayes. Van Vliet outside. Back to Allen. Now here's Martin. Collins defending. They kick it out to Murray.
Yeah, you know, right there in that instance, you could see where Murray was able to take advantage of his size in that situation.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Toronto.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
Allen on the wing. Puts up a three. He's off on that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Pass to Allen. Down low. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Tell you what, one of these days, Butler might tear that rim off. He plays angry.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. So both teams changing it up here. And it's the Magic with the ball. The deep three from Murray. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. And so here is Toronto. It's Bridges on the wing. And a miss there on the triple.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And the shot is good by Garland. Garland's got his second basket of the game. And there's a pick. Outside Mitchell. The three is up. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the middle. Here's Claxton. Tries again. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Personal foul. Magic substitution. Moving forward.
Orlando calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now. That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Orlando calls timeout.
Charge to Orlando. Timeout on the court. Charge to Orlando.
They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Pass to Allen. Out to Bridges. Mitchell up top. Kuzma for three. Claxton with a rebound. And the Magic with possession. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Orlando foul. Desmond Bain. That's his second personal foul. 14th foul.
He misses the free throw.
At the line for Toronto.
No good on the second free throw.
Their lead could be even bigger right now, but their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little.
Here's Bain. They get it back. Pass to Claxton. Clock at 4. And it's blocked by Collins. Here's Bridges. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Magic.
Magic ball.
It could go. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. Don't see too many 39-point leads in the NBA. Incredible. And their defense has stood. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And here's Murray from the arc. And Jimmy Butler with the 3. Butler's got 31.
Well, that's a great shot by Butler, letting the defense know you have to come out and guard me, or otherwise you'll be taking it out of the net.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, B.A., you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come. And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Yao. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Here's Chamberlain. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. 23 points in the game.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Pass to Yao.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by Jones. In transition.
Boy, I tell you, for such a big guy, what a remarkably fluid athlete. You can see why he competed and excelled in the high jump in college.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Raptors.
Toronto ball.
Two minutes gone by here in the fourth. Outside Butler. The shot, no good. Good D by Murray. Now Allen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Bogdanovich.
That's savviness right there by Allen, taking the contact and getting the shot off.
Offensively, Banchero is a difference maker, not just with the talent, but with his relentless approach.
Butler with the ball. Picked up by Allen. Here's Chamberlain. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Grant, you watch Banchero. He's got a rare mix of moves for a big man.
Yeah, B.A., the perfect combination of size, strength, and skill. Crosses up defenders well, spin moves, excellent body control, and he uses his body to shield the ball when he's driving through the lane.
At the line for
Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
Well, that's a good job by Butler surveying the floor. He spots an opening and sets a shooter up for success there.
Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
Outside Bogdanovich. Off target from outside.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
He's off on the first.
14 at the line for the match.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Yao. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And Franz Wagner, one of the surprises of the 2021 rookie class. He had a great rookie campaign, one of a handful of terrific rookies.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Wagner wasn't viewed as an exciting selection. He's been terrific, Grant.
B.A., you know, he finds ways to contribute each game. You knew he'd be a solid shooter out of the gate, but he also has a great touch in and around the paint to be a threat inside.
Ooh, poked away. And Toronto calls time here. You look at players migrating to bigger markets. Clark, would a franchise tag help small market teams retain talent?
You know, I don't think it's as simple as that, B.A. Each individual player looks at things a bit differently. I know it's a challenge for small market teams. It always has been. But some guys are comfortable being one-team guys in small markets as long as they feel like that team is pushing towards being the best that it can be and having a chance to compete at the high level.
Yao. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
When Franz Wagner went 8th overall to Orlando in the 2021 draft, his family was ecstatic. Him and his brother Mo, teammates with the Magic. It doesn't get a whole lot better than that if you're Wagner.
Pass to Chamberlain. They kick it out to Murray. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It goes on Fred Van Vliet. The Wagner brothers, not the only brother teammates we've seen lately, Clark.
That's exactly right, B.A. I mean, how about the Morris twins on the same Phoenix Sun squad? Well, that's got to be pretty special to play with your sibling, I would think.
Yao, shot is off. Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instruction.
What's it all about? B.A., first of all, Memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure. And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
At the line for Toronto.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. There's 1:40 left to play in the fourth. Good. 24 points for him.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
Kuzma outside. For 3. Drains the triple.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense
For the Raptors.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And when you see a team 4 times over the course of a season, you really get to know them. I'm sure they're happy to snatch that first game of the year against Orlando.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency of Jimmy Butler.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
And here's Butler outside. Here's Collins. Outside for Butler. Buries it from 3. Butler's got 43 points.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Raptors foul. Zach Collins. That's his second personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Ming, boy, I tell you, this guy is so big. He's a dominant force who also has a touch that belies his size. This guy is a real force at both ends.
And it's Murray off the drive. Kuzma for 3. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
I tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Pass to Yao. And it's blocked by Butler.
He's one of the most feared wing defenders in the league. Butler rejecting the shot. Beautiful.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.